Hey Barb, how's it going?
Bryce, today I'm having a little elbow pain.
Barb's been having a little bit of elbow pain, like a lot of you probably out there. She's been playing some pickleball aside from lifting weights, and she's got some pain on the outside of her elbow here, so that's pretty common for what we would call is lateral epicondylitis, right? So, or tennis elbow. So what we really want to do is we have to do a combination of movement, strength, and mobility to help balance this out, because right now it's a little bit injured and inflamed. Because of that, we're going to do a little elbow warm-up. So what I would like you to do is have that palm facing your shoulder, and you're going to turn that palm away and straighten out your elbow, like you're trying to turn that thumb all the way down, and then turn that palm all the way back around and extend that wrist back, and then turn it all the way back around again. So you're going to continue to do this back and forth, okay, and try to get that rotation through that elbow. There you go. And what that's doing is it's turning the hand, but it's turning the forearm, and you're moving your elbow through extension and flexion as you rotate it, which is helping to not only move these muscles, but move the joint to get it warmed up. 10, 20 reps. You can do it several times in a row if you want to. It's a good warm up for the elbow. And then we're gonna get into a couple strengthening exercises. What we're gonna do is show you 3 very simple exercises to strengthen the muscles around the elbow. So what you're gonna do is try to get like a countertop or a table surface. You're gonna hang that wrist and hand over the edge. This might be a little bit too heavy. This is a 5-pound weight. For some of you, you might need to use something lighter. You're gonna go ahead and grab onto it. We're gonna keep that arm supported with the other arm, and then you're just gonna curl that hand up. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna help strengthen the flexors of the forearm, which are more on the inside. We need to have those nice and strong to help stabilize for the outside of the elbow as well. So again, we're gonna do strength sets of about anywhere from 10 to 20 reps. Once we do those exercises, then we're gonna flip your hand palm down. So we're gonna be in a pronated position. And now we're gonna do the reverse, which is the extensor chain. So we're gonna balance out that strengthening. Usually the extensor chain is a little weaker. Feel a little heavier to do it this way.
It sure does.
So if we need to lighten the weight, then we can lighten the weight, and we just wanna try to work through range of motion. Perfect.
Hey Bryce, did you know that one of the best ways to test longevity is grip strength?
Wow, I did not know that. Such great antidotes here at Beach Fitness. You never know what you're gonna learn. The last one we're gonna do is we're gonna hold that weight straight up and down, like our thumb is up, and we're going to let that thumb drop away. And then we're gonna pull it right back up towards the elbow and let it drop away and let it pull right back up towards the elbow. So again, that's working that part of that extensor chain through that thumb, because a lot of times through tennis and through weightlifting, we are moving the wrist or pronating, which puts a lot of stress on some of these muscles. And again, we're gonna work on 10 to 20 reps. It's a good idea to do each one of these exercises separately. Give yourself a little bit of a break so that you can give the muscles a chance to recover. Barb's a champ, she gets to do it all in a row. And then we're gonna follow up with a couple stretches for you. Great, this is our next portion to do a couple stretches. So the forearms and around the elbow are usually the ignored muscles of the body, along with the calves and the ankles. So what we wanna do first to try to get into this part of the arm to stretch is we're gonna keep that palm down, and you can take your hand and go ahead and grab the back of the hand and pull that in, and then turn that crease of the elbow up while holding those fingers down. Okay, and you feel that stretching all through there. Okay, always manage your posture, manage your spine. This is a really great stretch to do, especially if you're just out and about. How you can maximize this stretch is go ahead and stand up, find a nice surface. It could be the floor, it could be a counter or a table. And again, you're gonna take the back of the hand to the ground, put it all the way down so that the wrist gets all the way down towards the table. And then we're gonna spread our fingers, turn the crease of the elbow forward to get that stretch coming up through that arm. And then go ahead and just lean back a little bit, but try to keep the wrist down. So as you lean back, you should be able to feel some of that stretching going through those muscles. You can see that my wrist is a bit more tight than Barbara's. Barbara's can get hers way back, but you can feel that stretch all along there, right? And again, you don't wanna feel any pain. Great, go ahead and ease yourself out of that. The next stretch we're gonna do is just the opposite. We can be in a hand holding position where we pull the hand or the palm back. Try to get those fingers nice and straight. You want to stretch all the way down to those fingers. Try to spread those fingers out a little bit. And then it's like we're trying to extend through that elbow. We might feel some stretching up into the bicep area. And then again, if we want to maximize the stretch, we can get into that reverse hand position on a flat surface like the floor or the table. And we're going to try to keep the heel of the palm down. And as we keep the heel of the palm down, the fingers spread. Then we're going to lean back a little bit with our body. And as we lean back, we're going to feel that increased stretch right through there. We're going to hold each one of these stretches for about 30 seconds. Usually we like to do them for 30 seconds times 3 sets. It's always a good idea, even if you've got pain on one side of the body, to always help and treat the other side of the body. And that is going to be our elbow sequence to try to balance out some of the musculature around the elbow in case you're having any elbow pain.
It already feels better.
Oh, fantastic. See, you too can do it.